Nick, why did you make the decision to go from Sean Desai to Matt Patricia? Who made that decision, and when was it made?
Yeah, I made the decision. I did what I thought I needed to do in the best interest of the football team. I didn't feel like, we made some adjustments there. I didn't feel like we were playing well enough and coaching well enough on defense, so I made an adjustment. And it was my decision, and that's what I did.
When did you make that?
When did I make it? I made it sometime in the middle of the week. Right when game planning was going on. I don't remember exactly what day it was. I'm always gonna listen. It was a tough decision to be able to do this, but again, like I said, I did what I felt like was best for our football team. We're always making adjustments, and that's what I did.
Who makes the final saves on defense?
Coach Patricia.
After this last game, do you feel like you need to make another coaching change?
No. No.
Nick, you guys had two really long drives there early in the first half. I guess the other drive, what would you explain? How could you best explain the inconsistency?
Yeah, obviously I thought we did a nice job running the football and keeping drives going. We didn't get the finish in the red zone on the one. We weren't great in 2-minute offense today. If we weren't good at all in 2-minute offense, I think we were 0 for 3 in 2-minute, which accounted for a lot of those drives. We responded with they came up tied at 10-10, and we responded, and really wanted to be able to get up 2 scores on them, but obviously we weren't able to. I thought the defense was hanging in there and playing and doing some really nice things, and we just needed to pull away in that game, and we didn't. Some uncharacteristic things situationally, fundamentally, and anytime you have uncharacteristic things situationally and fundamentally, that's got to go to me first. And so we all got to be critical on ourselves, me and starting with myself. And like I said, anytime it's the fundamentals or the situations, that you got to look right at me for that.
And to follow up with considering what Hurts went through, how would you assess how he did?
Yeah, he really fought hard. Obviously, he was not feeling well at all. As you know, flying up separate. Thought that was obviously really a good decision. Jalen saying, brought that up of not flying with his teammates, so he didn't get anybody else sick. And then, he fought through. Being sick like that is no fun, and having to play in the rain and the cold. And so he fought througuld and appreciate his efforts tonight to fight through in some tough times.
And when did he fly back with you guys?
I don't know that, Josh. Yeah, we'll see. I haven't talked to the doctors yet about that.
And Nick, what's Sean Desai's role with the team?
Yeah, it's a collaborative effort on defense, and obviously all the final decisions are made by Matt right now. But I thought as disappointed as Sean was, I think he handled himself like a true pro, and we know Sean is still helpful to this football team because he's still, he has a bright mind and he can help. And as I listened in on defense today, they were communicating back and forth very similar to the way Matt and Sean communicated with the roles reversed. And so again, just made an adjustment. I understand that there's scrutiny, going to be scrutiny on it. But I feel like anything I can do in my position to help the team succeed, I'm going to try to do. So that's where we are with that.
What was the determining factors in making this decision?
Wanted to make an adjustment because I didn't feel like we were doing well enough there in that situation. I know that's not something that that's common of a 10-3 team. That's not, but did that a little bit with myself in 2021 with Shane, a little bit different of circumstances, but just thought the adjustment needed to be made. So to give the defense a spark and help our players play better.
Nick, last week Darius Slay suggested that the guys aren't playing fun. They're tense. They're playing tense. Do you sense that this team, despite your record now after 3-game slide, that guys are tensing up and not playing the way they need to be?
Yeah, good question, Jeff. I mean, not winning is not fun. It's not, and so partly when you're having a lot of fun is when you're winning. To be quite honest with you, but we can't always let the that affect our mood all the way through. Do I feel like the guys have fun Monday through Saturday, and then when it's time to work? Yeah, I do. But it's going to be hard for anyone to admit they're having fun right now on a 3-game slide. And so I think there was definitely times that we've had this year that have been fun. Obviously tonight is not, in the last 3 weeks are not one of them. And so again, we're in a slide, as we know, right? And so we have to get through the storm that we're in, fix our mistakes, and again, that starts with me, and get better from this.
Did you meet with the player council before you made that decision?
I talked to a couple of the guys, but I didn't do it before I made the decision. I made the decision, and then I let the players know. Partly, or main reason why, a couple reasons why I didn't tell you guys first is I'm never going to tell you guys something before I tell the team. I'm always going to share that information with the team first, and also I felt in this situation it was a competitive disadvantage if I did tell you guys. So that's why.
Nick, what do you do now? Where do you go now? If you change defensive coordinator, defensive play callers, and you've lost 3 games, what's the how do you fix it?
You get up and you fix your stuff. I mean, we're gonna go through the process like we do at all times. Win or lose, you go through the same process every single time. You're not always. I mean, you're not always in control of some of the things that happen in a game, and sometimes not even the wins and losses, but you are in control of the process and what you go through. So we have to have the right answers as coaches to put the guys in position to succeed, and then we have to go out and execute. But it starts with us as coaches to put them in positions to succeed. And so if that means changing up some schemes, if that means changing up, like I did with the coordinators on defense, then we're going to do whatever we need to do to right this ship, because we know that we got a team that's coming in here this week. We still have our goals ahead of us. We know we clinched playoffs this week, but we're not really looking at that. But we know what we want to do. We want to be able to win this division. But that's the last time you'll hear me say that. We got to go win a game this upcoming week and make our corrections.
It's 3 consecutive weeks that the offense failed to score into the 20s. What role does the offense play in winning the team's record?
Yeah, shoot. Obviously, that's not our standard. It definitely plays into that. So, yeah, not our standard to be able to put points on the board. Again, I thought a couple times tonight we had an opportunity to go up 2 scores and with the defense playing well, and we didn't. Again, the 2-minute offense we got to fix. We got to get better at. I felt like we had some things rolling earlier on in the year, and you pride yourself in that. That's why you save your timeouts. That's why you do all those things, so you get the ball an opportunity to do those things at the end of halves. And we just weren't good enough there. And again, it starts with me of putting them in positions to succeed. And we'll look at our scheme and see what we need to do differently.
With the last defensive drive, the 3rd and 10 throw, and the touchdown, what was the defensive conversation around those plays, and what you got?
Just the call on what everybody's assignment was there. Obviously, good play by Metcalf, good play by Smith, and good throws by Locke. But we have to help the guys play the call better, and we obviously have to execute better.
Last one, Jeff, the interception that Jalen threw on the pass to Quez. What happened there?
Yeah, we've run that play quite a bit. We've hit that one. The defense gave us a look where it was an opportunity up over the top, and you'll take one-on-ones with safeties. Hats off to the guy to make a really good play. We can't allow an interception like that also, and I'm not saying Quez got to do everything he can do to break that thing up, but we'll take opportunities one-on-ones with safeties. Sometimes too when you're running full speed to defend Quez, when you're running full speed this way and you're trying to come back to the football, it's hard to always plant your outside foot in the ground and run through contact and try to gain a pass interference there. But hats off to them. They made a good play, but we'll take some of those opportunities one-on-one with a safety, and again, Love made a good play there.
All right, thanks, folks.